Well, for those of you that are new and never been here before, because I haven't been here for a while, but this is my little sea of dirt. Find other stuff out here, but mainly my good bird point spot. And it's still the same day, Wednesday, April 17th. I was on my way home from Devons, and this is actually on my way home, and like 2 miles off the main route. So I figured, man, it's still lots of daylight left. I mean, I got more than 2 handfuls of daylight there. Each hand's an hour, by the way, if your hand's 3 inches. But thought, man, I bet it's raked out, and it sure was. And it was done before the weekend, because this little creek up here got up through the middle and then even backed up in that ditch some. And it's even blowed out from that creek over that way. I can see him blowed in a bunch of sand over there, but this back hump's the only place I ever find anything. And it's been raked out, and man, we had just I mean, that creek was up and out of it, so. And it's not a birdie, but it's the first find today. And Devon, buddy, I always have an awesome time out with you. You're like my little buddy. But look how much rain got washed off of that. Just a nice tool. Uniface with edge work. Couple chunks knocked out of it. Well, cool. Hopefully it didn't cover up the bird points. It rained so hard. Well, got the little sea to beat and find me a birdie before it gets dark. And it's been a while since this has kicked out a decent arrowhead. Been quite a while, so it may be due for that too. So we'll see. Well, I was coming along through here, just flicking flint and flicking flint. Little pieces. Back over there. Over there. And juke that out. You can see where I popped it out of. Right there. Little birdie. Missing a little bit of the base. Now, okay, I'll car wash it. Mike usually don't eat dirt. Yeah, I give it up when I was a kid. Actually, I didn't even like dirt pies when I was a kid. I was into eating other things. We won't get into what those other things were. Ooh, translucent tip. Dang. Well, base and everything. Shame that dude was broke, but so I come out here for that. Now is leave a little front hump for very last. That, and it kind of shades up next to this hill first sometimes, so I figured I better pound this out. I'm really surprised with all that rain. It's the only birdie I find yet, but this one may have been showing all the way, and it rained so hard it started to bury it back up. Oops. I have to put the camera up, put my stuff away. Can't be yakking. Ain't got no time. Used to walk most of this all out in about an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. Usually pretty good. I don't know what my time's been tonight. Probably been moving too fast because I'm worried about that sun going down. And heck, I still got an hour and a half of daylight, if not more. Oh, look what I just saw poking out. Look at that ear. Look at that ear. Oh, there's a worm behind it or something. Yep, I knew I saw. Look at his little head go back in. Quit playing with the worm, Mike. See what the arrowhead is. I already got my waist sack shoulder hosted. It's starting to hurt my waist. Boy, shame that little guy got all busted up. Been a pretty little pink woodland point. Well, got this back row, and then over there I got my sweater laying somewhere. A couple patches picked out in the dirt. Hoping to find one more good one before I gotta go. Even just one other nice birdie would be nice. That's what I was pretty much hoping for, but and I don't understand how come there ain't been much for arrowheads out in this field last year or so. When I first started hunting this, you'd find broken ones, full one, at least one good full one. Like when they plow it, one good full one after they've raked it, and they rake them pretty flat. So usually, like this field, another half a dozen times here, if even that, and this field's over with. I mean, that's the thing. It don't take much to wash off a bird point. Can have just a smidget of dirt hiding it. And the biggest thing I ever found in this field was found, about like where I was, I think. And it was like a 5-inch blade. Just killer. Terry's nephew found it. Only thing like that that's ever come out of here. Well, let's see if I can't find one more before I gotta go. Been a heck of a day. Well, I was right here in this row. Just turned around because that ditch right there. And I could see something. Dang it. Way over there. So I got my bag. And I juked it out, and flipped over, but you can see the base and everything. And of course it'd have to be a thin, woulda, shoulda, coulda field find. Yep. Another broken arrowhead, but at least there was an arrowhead out of here today. Maybe I'll still get lucky. Find another bird point at this end. Hope. Well, can only wish. Here's a quick little cleanup for my little stop on the way home into the little sea of dirt in my little bird point field. Had this tool, that uniface it is on that side, that's got edge work all the way around that edge till you get there. And it's probably broke off. Shame, that'd probably been a really nice looking tool. A broken arrowhead. Kind of stemmed woodland point. A little paint jobber we found sticking up. Shame that one was broke all to crazy. Some really killer material. Trying to get the focus, but I didn't bother putting it on the tripod. Just hold it in my hand real quick. Had an awesome day out with Devon. Always enjoyed Devon's company. Little bird point found right there is all translucent. Can't get the lights to want to work right with me. Then I've seen that chunk. Just probably was a big piece of tool, all beat to crazy. I don't know, man. Look at that thing, has just got the polish on it. That's probably one of the nicest things I found out there with Devon today, because it's all there. I'd say that bit, that's the end bit of the ads. A lot of them are made that way. But boy, I like stuff like that. They got that high polish. They used the heck out of that dude. Broke a birdie. And that blade was pretty nice too. Except a ding there and a ding there. This thing here, this big crazy tool, that thing is just crazy. But y'all seen all that stuff, you want to see it again. And I got all that to add to all this pile over here, man. Oh, that's that field for you. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. But I can't complain. Can't find a killer every day. Like this one over here. Or them there from the other day. Yeah. Yeah, that's an awesome blade. I love that oolitic material, man. The coolest stuff. Well, I think tomorrow it's off to the creek. So, boy, I'm gonna get behind on comments. Still a rain day probably, like tonight. Leaving at daylight and getting home at dark. Oh man, I'm pooped. I'll upload stuff, take a shower, and I gotta cook my own dinner. So I'll probably be dead asleep by the time it comes time to start answering comments. Plus, I gotta post all my stuff on Facebook, and then say hello over there, and good night, and blah 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 blah. See you guys tomorrow. Thanks for enjoying my crazy show. Later. Been a stellar day.